Yeah, hey, Jaelan. So I wanted to ask you just sort of your thoughts on how the team can respond off the loss. You haven't been here really in the past, but Miami's had some struggles losing a big game and then sort of getting right back to it. Is there any way you can help with that, even though you're sort of new to the program, and just sort of talk about the mentality for the team right now?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a tough loss, but you just kind of have to look at the bright sides of things and kind of look at yourself critically and, look at it as a team and see what the things you need to improve on. We just kind of have a play the next play mentality and a forward-looking mentality. So, we're going to have the chance to play them again, hopefully, at the end of the season. But, we just got to focus on Pitt right now. That's obviously what's prevalent to us and what's coming up next. So the attitude is good, definitely.
Jaelan, we're going to go to David Lake at Inside the U. David, go ahead.
Jaelan, I know you and Quincy have grown pretty close here this year. How tough did he take that, being offsides on fourth down, that play? How tough did he take that play? And kind of what was your message to him with putting it behind him?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, things like that, like little discipline plays, like that's something that we never want to be making mistakes on. And so it's something you got to kind of drill into your head. Like, all right, you got to be focused to make no pre-snap and no post-snap penalties. But Quincy's an experienced guy, and he's obviously played a lot of football. Made a lot of mistakes, made a lot of great plays. So that didn't throw him off at all. I don't think I really had to give him like a pep talk or anything about that. It's just the idea of, like I said before, play the next play, and just kind of keeping your head straight after that.
Jaelan, we've got Tom D'Angelo from the Palm Beach Post. Tom, go ahead.
Hey, Jaelan, thanks for the time. Hey, you talk a little bit about Bubba's development. You both came in last year. Not a lot of playing time for either one of you, really. You had Bubba a little more, obviously. Just what type of player you're seeing this year from Bubba?
Yeah, I mean, I've known Bubba since we were 15 years old back in high school, and he's always been just a different breed. He has that dog mentality that you really can't teach. And he's just an athlete. I mean, if you just turn on the tape, you're going to see number 21 flying all over the field. That's something that's important to have as, a leader, just leading by example and being that kind of high energy, high motivated guy. Definitely kind of inspires his teammates, inspires me for sure. So I'm really not surprised to see Bo playing like this. I've known for a long time that, he's a legitimate, kind of generational talent, if you ask me.
Thank you.
Jaelan, we got time for two more. We're going to go to Chris Stock at Inside the U. Chris, go ahead.
Jaelan, curious about your assessment of the run defense this season through 4 games, kind of where it's at and maybe the points of emphasis from the coaches and kind of what needs to be done for it to be better.
I think that we're, a relatively inexperienced and, young defense. We obviously have a couple of guys who have played a lot of football, but, we've only played 4 games together. And so we still have a lot more learning to do, from one another and just kind of playing together and trusting each other. But I think that we've done a lot of good things and we've done a lot of bad things. And kind of how I touched on before, it's just all about being very critical about your own performance and, really kind of honing in on the things that you need to improve on going forward. I don't think that's a weakness of ours by any means, but it's just something that we have to continually, just work on to get better on.
Awesome. Jaelan, last one is going to be from Manny Navarro at The Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Hey, Jaelan, I think this was your first sack of the season Saturday, just to get to the quarterback and finally kind of get that first one off your chest. Just wanted to get your reaction to that.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely, I was waiting to get that first one for sure. But, now that I did, the floodgates are open. So just leave it at that.
Okay.
Jaelan, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today and good luck the rest of the week in practice.
Appreciate you guys.